Tattoo artists of Reddit, what is your most are you sure? Tattoo you've been asked to do / have done? I was actually one of the people who got a are you sure? Tattoo. I was 20 and going to see one of my favorite local bands at Rams Head Live in Baltimore, proud Marylander here, and since I couldn't drink inside the venue I decided to get all shimmed up on rum before I got there. I walk in and I see there is a tattoo and piercing shop who brought some gear and artists in the far right corner of the venue where they sell merch. Fast forward about an hour, 2 snuck whiskey drinks and a bowl pack later to me eagerly approaching the tattoo artist to get me some ink. As I said earlier, I'm a very proud Marylander, so I decided I want the outline of the state of Maryland on my forearm. I'm not sure how visibly hammered I was, but I know I was a bit green when it came to heavy drinking at this point in my life, so the artist absolutely knew I was tanked. I sat down at the table, took a picture of Maryland and put it completely backwards on my forearm and said I want it just like that. I can remember her saying something like, "Are totally sure?" It's Bach. At that point I shut her down and said, "Just fucking do it," pretty rudely. At that point she didn't even think about it. She went right to it and put a backwards outline of the state of Maryland on my arm. After she was finished, the vengeful artist called over her piercing colleague and whispered something in her ear. The piercer then told me that I could get a free lip piercing with the tattoo I just got. The adrenaline must have been flowing through me pretty hard at that point, so I didn't even hesitate. That's where things get hazy, but I remember waking up the next morning with a backwards Maryland forearm tattoo, a giant lip ring, a mohawk, another story, and utter shame at my being.